Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an unboxing slash try on of this month's Boxycharm. For those of you who don't know what Boxycharm is, it is a monthly subscription box where you get 4 to 5 full-size products for $21 a month. The retail value for the box is usually over $100. So for $21 a month, like I say in all of my other Boxycharm videos, it is so worth the price. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look right here with this month's box, go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so you guys are probably like, what the fuck is on her eyes right now? These are the eye gel masks that come in this month's box. The instructions said to leave them on for 30 minutes. So I went ahead and just put these on before I started filming. When you first open up the box, the first thing you do see is this month's theme. As you guys know, every month Boxycharm has a different theme, and this month's theme is vacation. So the masks I have on now are the under eye gels mask from SOUTHMANE Beauty, and they retail for $10. It says, our under eye gels are great for an easy mask without the cleanup. They soften and moisturize to ensure that you look rested and refreshed. My kind of thing, because your girl has not been sleeping. And the next item in the box are these brushes right here from the Vintage Cosmetic company. It's the Smoky Eye brush set. Okay. This brush set retails for $23.15. Very specific, 15 cents. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like it comes with one flat like shader brush right here, and then it comes with a big fluffy angled brush right there. The last one is just like a fluffy blending brush. So these brushes are gonna go great with the next item that's in the box, which is the Pure Cosmetics collab with Boxycharm eyeshadow palette, which retails for $36, and it looks like this right here. And the colors, ooh, these are so pretty. So these are the colors in the palette. Oh god, this color is so pretty. Okay, I cannot wait to try these out. Ah! Well, there goes my timer for these eye patches. So truthfully, I don't really see a difference with the eye patches, but then again, the instructions do say for best results use 3 consecutive days. So I'm gonna use them for 2 more days and see how it goes. So let's jump right into this palette. I guess I'll just use this color right here in the palette. Right here, it's called Naked. So let's see what these shadows are all about. Okay, personally, I don't like this brush for blending. I don't think it's fluffy enough. I'm gonna go with the fluffy brush that has like that little bit of an angle to it. And I'm gonna go in with that one instead. Way better. Alright, so I don't completely hate the shadow so far. I just wish it was a little bit more pigmented, but we'll play around with the other ones and see how they are. I really like this brush though. This is a really nice brush. Maybe I just did something wrong with the other eye, because this side is blending out a lot better. I'm getting a better color payoff in this one. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with my next color, and I'm actually gonna go in with a 217 brush from MAC Cosmetics. And I think I'm gonna go in with this brown color down here. It's called Duet. Alright, and I'm gonna just put that in my outer corner. I'm telling you guys, I cannot stay away from the dark eye looks. I don't know what it is, but I'm just drawn to dark and vampy looks. The other day at work, I did this like pink eyeshadow and like almost a fuchsia lip, and I was like, who is she? Alright, so I don't know if it's just me, but I'm having a really hard time blending out these shadows. Am I just picking the worst colors ever right now to like try? I'm just finding it so difficult to blend out the shadow. Like, it's just not blending like how I want it to. Alright, so for my next color, I'm gonna go in with the last brush from the Vintage Cosmetics company brush set that came in the box. And this is like the little mini like flat shader brush right here. All of these shimmers are so pretty and I don't know which one I want to use. And so I'm gonna go in with this color up here. It's called Squad. Too much wine. Okay, I don't hate it, but I still can't see it. Maybe I just got a bad palette, guys. I don't know. I was so excited about this palette. Maybe I just got a dud palette. So I'm gonna go in and spray my brush with Fix Plus. That way I can get more of a pigment from the shimmer color. That's what I'm talking about. I do really like this brush for like packing on shadow though. It's like the perfect size to get into your inner corner. Alright, so this color definitely appears very peachy in the packaging, but when you put it on, especially when you spray some Fix Plus on there, it's super pink. But it's a really pretty pink though. I like it. I'm for it. You know, even though color's not my thing, but I like this pink. I can deal with it. I'm gonna dip into this color down here. It's called Boxy Black. That is black and pigmented. Okay, so there's colors in the palette that are very pigmented, like the black, and then there's colors that are not. So I'm gonna go in with my 217 brush that I used and just kind of diffuse that a little bit, because baby, that was black. Not a fan of the direction that this eye look is going, so I'm just gonna dilute everything that I've got going on with this color right here called Charmer. I was a fan of the pink, but then I put that black on and I was just not a fan anymore. Okay, this is a little better. I don't know how I feel about the palette. A lot of the colors that I used were very hard to blend out. They were not as pigmented as I expected them to be. I'm gonna play around with the palette a little bit more in the next few days and see if maybe it's just the colors I used or if it's just the palette in entirety, but we'll see. I'm gonna plop on some liner real quick off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so got my liner on. Now moving on to the next item that's in the box, which is the Double Decker Lashes Mascara from Butter London. And this retails for $20. I don't know how I feel about this mascara. I kind of feel like it's really not doing anything for me right now. We'll see. Let's give it a couple more coats. We'll see. Although it did say in just one coat. Okay, so this mascara was okay. I don't think it's worth $20, but that's just me. So before I jump into the next product, I'm gonna go ahead and just off camera do my foundation, concealer, all that good stuff. All right, so I'm back with my foundation, concealer, all that good stuff done. The only thing that I did not do is my blush, because that is gonna be the next item in the box, and it is the Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush blush. It retails for $26, and it is in the shade Hush Blush. It's this guy right here. It's actually a really pretty color. Alright, so I'm just gonna dip into the blush with my favorite blush brush, the Blooming Blush brush from Bare Minerals. This guy right here. Just gonna dip into that. Oh, wow, okay. Use a light hand with it. Ooh, that's pretty. I really like that blush color. It's so pretty. It's like a really natural flush, a really kind of like a, if you like just painted your cheeks kind of flush. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you guys how much this retails for. It retails for $26, and I do think that it's worth $26. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes and do a quick lippy, and I'll come back and we'll calculate the retail value of the box, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys my favorites and not so favorites from the box this month, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back. I did pop on some lashes and did a quick lippy. I'm wearing Lolita 2 from the Kat Von D Liquid Lips. So let's go ahead and calculate everything that was in the box retail, and let's see what we come up with. Okay, so for everything that came in the box this month, the retail value is $115.15. Very specific price. I'll be completely honest, this was not my favorite box that I have received from Boxycharm. I was expecting a lot more from the shadow palette, but the colors I played with were a little hard to blend out and they weren't as pigmented as I thought they would be. But like I said, I'm gonna play with it a little bit more just to see if it's the palette itself or just the colors that I used. The eye gels, it says to use for 3 consecutive days, so I'm gonna do that before I have like a set opinion on the mask. But as of now, I just feel like the mask really didn't do anything for my under eye area. The mascara, I did go back and read the little card. It did say 200% thicker lashes and 314% increase in lash curl, which there was. My lashes were definitely a lot thicker and very curly after I used it. For some reason, when I initially started using it, I thought that there was like a lengthening aspect to it, which kind of threw me off because it like by no means lengthened my lashes at all, but it did make them thicker and it did curl them a lot. I wouldn't say that this is a total dud, but it wasn't my favorite product. The brushes from the Vintage Cosmetic company, this was my favorite brush out of the 3 of them. The angled brush kind of, and it's like a little bit fluffier, so it's really good for blending. I liked this one a lot. The other 2 I wasn't too much of a fan of, but this little one was good for packing on the shadow, but I would definitely prefer the 239 brush or something from MAC for sure to pack on shadow, but you know, this is not terrible. The other brush, the first one that I tried using, I'm just not a fan of. It's a little stiff for my liking. It's supposed to be a blending brush, but it just, I don't know, it's a little stiff. The last product in the box that we tried on was the Pretty Vulgar blush. I loved this product. This was my favorite product from the box this month. The color is beautiful, the packaging is gorgeous, just everything about it. I think it's worth the $26. So my favorite product from the box this month is the blush, definitely, and my least favorite, surprisingly, is the palette. But like I said, I'm gonna play with it a little bit more, you know, just to see if it's just the colors I chose or if it's just the palette as a whole. Alright guys, well that's everything for this month's box. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments, leave them down below. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. And see you next time. Hey. It's really big. It's a huge, huge tube of mascara.